on in the league's newest superstar, John Trice. The self-proclaimed King John is intent on making a name for himself.
Finger roll Vanessa, the layup legend, the contact conqueror, Freddy.
Cato, Raul.
The live action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum. Then on Thursday, they'll take on Chris Middleton.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got Kevin Love. Bodyguard is out there with Q. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's T in at the 3 spot. And for the Suns, they've got Zach LaVine. Baddest one out there with Allen. Then it's Harden, and it's red hot in at the small forward position. You know, Doris, with all the fanfare,
making contact.
LaVine can't hit.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Q. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Q's got the opening back on the top of the key. It's deflected. Harden against Banks. Jacks up a 3. Traps in the tray.
And he's not going to miss.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Baddest one passes to Harden. Down low, here's baddest one, and he dunks it down.
There's a reason James Harden is always...
Now here's Banks. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Q. From 12 feet out. It's good. Q's got his second basket of the game.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, what a surprise. James, dangerous interior scorer.
And here's Harden for 3. Offensive rebound, baddest one. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what? Here's Love. Pass to Q. Here's T. From outside the arc. Second chance shot. With the clock winding down. Banks, no good. The Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. Banks against Harden. Banks passes to Love. Here's T. It's a pick by Love. Here's T. He squares up and sinks it.
This guy can do so.
Here's Cherokee Parks. To the middle. Pass to baddest one. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3.
Only make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Harden on the wing. Allen trying to break free. Lays it up off the glass. Harden's got his second basket. Here's Q, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Making him to continue missing.
And here's Westbrook. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Now Brogdon. Inside, here's T. That one drops for him.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is
Westbrook. No good that time. Good D by Brogdon. Q passes to T. Cranes the 3-pointer. T's got 7.
Tons of paint opportunities.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Brogdon out there with the bodyguard. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Edwards in at the 3.
And they're beginning to just flat, especially on the interior.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much.
Pick and roll play is a specialty of James Harden, and if he's got the ball in his hands and there's a pass to be made, I promise he'll deliver it.
Now, here's Brogdon. He has yet to score. A crossover. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Brogdon.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look. Rotational big. Rebounds it, sets hard screens, and we know, guys, he's a very capable scorer if given the opportunity.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Baddest one comes in for Dwight Powell. And Levine subbed in for Caldwell Pope. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Phoenix leading by 6. Here's Parks. Bangs home the trifecta. Parks has got 5.
And credit Harris for should have done more on that last play.
Here's baddest one with the drive.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Banks kicks to Wagner. Banks against Harden. Back to Finney-Smith. Hugh passes to Finney-Smith. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Not only is James Harden...
Now here's Banks. 9 points in the game so far. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Dead-eye shooting. Much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown player.
How about Anthony Edwards, the back?
Here's Cherokee Parks. 5 points in the game.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle.
8 for 11 with that shot.
Oh, my goodness. What an elusive move by James Harden. Not only the ability to put it on the deck, but the ability to make that shot. That's tough.
Pass to Q. The jump hook. Rebound collected by Levine.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Oh, and the lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in.
Oh. Rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Red hot, no good. He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
By the Suns. Baddest one's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Fires the 3. Nice shot by Red Hot. Red Hot's got his first 3 points of the game. Screen by Allen. Here's baddest one. Yep, it counts. Baddest one's got 21.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Outside Banks. Pass to T. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
Guys, you get a look at how...
Side. Harris against Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Boy, Edwards so...
Finney Smith passes to Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Harris a screen on Brogdon. Pass to Parks. Here's Baddest one. And he jams it with authority.
Haven't we seen that a few times?
Check in for Edwards. T comes in for Q. And Banks is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Both free throws good from Wagner. Phoenix leading by 14. Harden outside. In the corner, it's Levine. Pass to Red Hot. From deep. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. It's hauled in by the Suns. Allen's got 8 rebounds in this game. Harden draws the double. Pass to Parks. He clangs that one off the back iron and down. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Banks kicks to Love. Now, Finney Smith. Love with the screen on Harden. Good on the triple. Banks has got 23 points.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Suns.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Baddest one. Oh!
My goodness.
In the fourth quarter. Now here's Levine. Guarded closely. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. James, you had it going. How confident were you all offensively?
I'm just trying to do whatever it takes to win. Honestly, if I got to score a lot of points tonight, teammates were making shots, they were playing hard. It was a great team effort. Whatever the team needs me to do, I'm willing to do.
Everyone was clicking tonight, man, and it showed. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Much appreciated, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Baddest one.